Hello and welcome back, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as the Golden Horde in Europa Universalis 4. I've thought about it a bit and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Smolensk state. It has embraced the Renaissance, we don't really care about the development and all that stuff here. It makes no real difference here. Not possible to abandon a state if it contains provinces that belong to an estate, so it's currently controlled by the tribes. We'll need to revoke that. The tribes are currently at 35% territory. They only expect to control 30%. They're quite loyal. Can't interact with them for a while here. Can't raise a host again until 1500. I'll go ahead and just revoke this province from them. It's going to take them down a little bit on loyalty. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and abandon the state. We're going to lose some points. I really don't care. Making them full core. It's going to cost us 35 admin. I don't care. That's like one province to get raised, and I want Bashkird instead. This is going to immediately take this down to probably 50%, possibly even lower. After we finish the core, we can do this core instantaneously for 15 points. 30% autonomy. Suddenly we're going to make quite a bit more money from Bashkird. It's projecting negative 4.86. I don't think that that's updated right away based on state changes. It costs us 25 admin. We can now core this one as well, another 5 development. This one's only at 55% autonomy though. So, having the core... Really, all that having that core complete lets us do is let the autonomy go below 50%, and it's not going to be able to do that right now anyway, so... let's just do it anyway, though, so I don't forget. There's a number of people saying we should embrace more cultures. I don't really feel like it's worthwhile. I mean, maybe. 100 diplo points, 28% of our development is this one. But the thing is, we're only getting a negative 15% penalty in Astrakani. Take a look at this. Culture. So, Astrakani, it's a huge amount of our land. We're getting a negative 15% tax modifier penalty. Versus, like, one of these provinces where we're getting negative 33%. Let's see. Okay. Alright. We have the diplo points. Yeah. Alright, I've thought about it a little bit more. The 28% of our territory being that one, that does seem like it's probably worthwhile. So, we're currently negative 4.86 ducats. Crimean, Dagestani. If I had to choose between these two, I'd take the one that's not accepted at all, because we get more benefit out of it. Dagestani. Not much land. There's that 14 development province in there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna take Dagestani as well. Removing a promoted culture will cost 10 diplo points. Unrest in all provinces will raise by 5 for 5 years. Interesting. We don't want to do cultural shift. All that for 0.4 ducats. So you can see where it's not really that worthwhile. Theodore's opinion of us goes up a little bit. Cool. Might help them to be loyal a little bit sooner. Get us some more income coming from them. They're negative, still at 92% liberty desire. Rigorous researchers. One of the reasons why I love innovative ideas. Had to take out another loan, sadly. And the loan interest is enough to really cost us. Novgorod has accepted peace with Muscovy, full annexation. They've revoked cores and been fully annexed. Wow. So, there goes that mission. Which means Muscovy's probably going to take a new mission that's going to be a little bit bad soon. It's not going to be forming Russia anytime soon. Uzbek. Are you still at war? You are not. You very clearly have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got exactly 50% of his land occupied. So the pretenders don't actually have a majority, which means that they can't break the country. He may have an army just sort of hanging out here. And how is it that we have, like, no vision on this land at all? Like, we border it. Our vassals do. I feel like we should be able to see one province in. I can see one province in on my, off my territory. right? Every single border province that I have, I can see one province in, but for some reason, you can't see one province in off your vassals. Has it always been that way? Am I just now realizing this? I suppose it's possible. It's December of 94. I'll check the integration here as we get closer to August of 95. I still am not sure if we're actually going to be able to do it, though, due to this whole vassal thing here. Gaining piety seems very appealing to me right now. Zani separatists have revolted. Nogai is probably not going to be able to take care of that. The Ottomans may come all the way up there to deal with it. We'll see. He's winning his war pretty handily on his own. 62,000 troops, suffering 5% attrition, because he's the Ottomans. Out of curiosity, how many, he's still got 35,000 manpower, despite his, horrible management of units. Instead of telling them to be supportive, since we are at war, I'm going to tell them to be, no focus, and see if maybe they will... I don't know. I actually did not mean to do that. Maybe they'll band together and take care of the Kazaki separatists. New thinkers arise. Production efficiency guy, stability modifier cost guy. Lots of level 2s showing up. Yeah, the game seems to think that I need level 2 advisors now. Lithuania is now claiming stuff. Alright, at this point, I'm strongly considering doing some development here. Each click's worth 8 gold a year. Monthly gold income, 0.46 ducats. Let's click it at least twice. Gotta stabilize this economy a bit here. Yep, corruption's growing. Syria is no longer supporting the independence of Cyprus. Institution tech penalty is getting rather significant here. Again, not my problem. Oman has rivaled Kara. Part of the issue here, though, is that he can't actually finish these cores, or do these cores. Did you not actually ever end up going for him, or did I... He may have canceled the cores. Like 90% sure that you don't lose core progress anymore due to rebels, but he may have canceled them anyway. Because he's an AI. Well, it's August of 95. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sync this up, but I do want to get rid of Theodoro, so it's fine. Hey, Ottomans, can you end your war? I have, like, no participation. I don't really care, though. I honestly only honor the call because I want to stay friends with you. Sort of. For a period of time. Uzbek pretenders don't seem to want to actually march anywhere. They already got the capital, though, so eventually they should enforce change over who's in control of that province. Cannot afford this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spend some of our military points here. We're gonna go click, 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 click. And we're just going to try to bump this gold mine up. It's very expensive, but it's going to pay dividends in the long run. I might even lower autonomy here. Gain admin points, or we'll get local goods produced in Azaraba. Local goods produced. It's just grain, so I think we'll take the admin points. Thank you. These pretenders. Ah, there we go. They've just assumed control of that army now. hate you, Uzbek. You are a small, ugly little country. Do we want to start working down our inflation, or do we want to try to get back up to 1 stability for conversion speed? Lots of choices to be made here. We're down to 32 months on conversion. That's at 0 stability. That's actually pretty good. 3.1%. Being pious helps quite a bit. Yeah, I think that that's a good enough argument for it. Let's take our stability back up to 1. Not gonna hire the level 2 advisor, we can't afford that. But at that point, I'm definitely going to start trying to convert. And we're about to get rid of Nogai, which means we're going to pick up a few troops. Not many. It's only got 5. But relative power of our vassals will go down, and we'll probably start getting some money coming in from Sibir and possibly Theodoro soon as well. He makes a grand total of 1.14 ducats a month. Not very much. Same thing with Sibir. Look at that. Theodoro, with his... why is it that this information... Like, I want more information about these vassals. I want to know their development. I want to know their average autonomy. I want to know, like, what institutions they've embraced. I want, like, a more consolidated location to see this information. I don't want to have to add it up or go to the ledger, you know? The whole idea to me, like, that vassal management interface, is to not have to go to the ledger. I mean... It's understandable that Sibir is doing so crap. I probably shouldn't have raised autonomy if I was going to give it to Sibir, but oh well. He's given some of the land to the tribes. 2 provinces. Yeah, I've wrecked his country. He's got 90-some% autonomy in like every province except for his capital. It's no wonder that he makes no money. Anyway, so we got a diplomat free. Let's top off relations with the Ottomans just as something to do, and then we'll start to gear up for something else here. So, Persia. Persia's at 83% liberty desire. We're still at -7 prestige. Should still be integrating, hopefully at 6 per month. Yes, we are. That's going to be done very soon. Ottomans are somehow managing to make this war take forever. It's been 3 years. How did you not win already? Mamlukian peasants are trying to stop the Ottomans from winning. And they are now working on the capital here. Mr. Ottoman, I swear. Venice keeps on trying to form up a trade league and then failing. Ottomans have just rivaled that. Uzbek has gone bankrupt again. Our truce with them expires in 1508. Just 12 years from now. So we still can't take advantage of their bankruptcy. It'll be gone by the time we do anything. 50 admin points or a little bit of money. You know, admin points are just too valuable. We want the money, yes, but the monarch points, man. Kara have dishonored their alliance. That means that Kara's a little bit weaker. Okay, who do we have truces with? How come after 3 years there's still no truce map mode in this game, huh? Let me ask you that. He's going to tech up 9 soon, I think. Really, the only people that I could possibly attack with a good CB are... Double conquest on Lithuania, Genoa, Muscovy, Theodoro, Persia, Nizhny Novgorod. I don't like that it shows your allies there. Tribal feud on Nogai, Sibir, and Kara. So we got Kara, Muscovy, Lithuania. And then that's about it. Don't particularly want to attack any of those nations. Would you please let me out of this war? I don't really want to be in this war. I don't want to lose favors with the Ottomans here. There goes our integration. Good, good. Gain some prestige. I'm going to go ahead and bump up trust a little bit. I'd prefer to try to keep the Ottomans from turning on me for as long as possible. They are the big blue blob in this campaign, that is for sure. We now have the Circassian rebels, and yes, we got this land right back. We didn't get anything out of it. 36 months to core. Kazakh is somebody that we could release over here. Kazakh actually does have a number of cores and stuff over here in Oirap, but why do that if we could just, you know, vassalize Uzbek in the future? Well, I mean, Uzbek does hate me. They'll probably never like me. But Kazakh goes, like, way down there. Not to mention there's Kazakhi separatists right now. Problem is that we've got Cossack cores over here, so we can't really do that. Alright, let's just core this land. Let's just get it over with. Hopefully that Alright, where'd my other army go? You come up to here. -4 ducats a month right now. While at peace with no maintenance. We're over the force limit, costing us 3 ducats a month. Don't want to get rid of any of the cav. I'm gonna get rid of 1 cav. All the land we integrated did get set to 60% autonomy floor, and then 75% due to not being a state. Some of this land up here was part of a state because I just added the gold mine, so that's good. It's like I get to deal with this now. 17 up there in the front. We want 21. That's 8, 21. There we go. Supply should be relatively decent. Having to deal with these rebels sucks. Our vassals now, our leader is cruel. Ugh. What a horrible, horrible thing to have. Rebels in our vassal. Persia. I'm expecting we'll probably see the Ottomans take care of that. Ugh. You know what would be a great change? Just say that you can't suffer attrition in your own lands when you're at peace. I know we're at war right now, but like, and here's the way that I would justify that mentally is that your troops are smart enough to not be idiots in theory, and so let's have them, you know, maneuver around, and instead of having to manually control armies, just say that, hey, if you're at peace, no attrition in your own territory. I mean, why not? Right? Now, granted, that could open up some possible exploit type things where you have like a huge, huge death stack on your border and use that to stack wipe things. So I guess there's some issues with that, but something to consider. Alright, we got 5 out of 4. We've rivaled Poland and Muscovy. Muscovy is rivaled to Poland as well, but we can't really use anything about that. They've rivaled Austria. Top off opinions with him. Timurids are no longer nearly as negative as they used to be. Well, hold on, it just updated. Now it's back to negative 90 something. Alright, cool, fair enough. How are we looking on rebels? 90% on the Circassian separatists. That is within our own territory. That cruel modifier is not cool at all, man. Looks to me like we're gonna have some more rebels to deal with. These loans are driving me a little bit crazy here. Alright, so 2, 1, 3. We got a river. We don't have that much maneuver. We'll have to go around. Can we get there very soon? Here's another thing that'd be really useful, is if you could actually see how many days it would take to arrive, instead of just the date. You know, 67 days, that kind of thing. Like, give you an idea of how many siege ticks the enemy would have gotten in. August the 5th, that's, June, July, August, so it's like a month and 2 days, depending on our timer here. Yeah, we could save the thing there. I would only get 1 morale tick, though. Which means we're going to be pretty low on morale. Still think we can win. We'll take the river crossing, try to prevent them here. And many of our troops just got routed. And nope, looks like we're going to lose. Alright. Well, we killed far more than we lost, so it's a net win, right? And we just gained shock damage received minus 10%. I guess that's good. Well, I was trying to put that damn thing down. But, no, you still can't have military access. Why do you keep asking me this silly question? Okay. Rebels, man. Georgian separatists are going to be next. Cruel is such a horrible trait, man. It is so hard to deal with. Just I mean, that's like having obscurantism all the time. That's not fun. That's not cool. I don't like it. I hate it. Hey, Ottomans. How about that money? You want to give me some of that money? Might as well march around now that we don't have to worry about the thing there. There goes our truce with a bunch of little guys here. The Emperor has enacted a reform, and now he's moving into the mountains. Awesome. You're such a jerk, man. Stupid rebels. I don't want them to get more separatism, so we're just going to take the damn fight and we're going to kick their ass. That's what we're going to do. Members have revoked their guarantee towards Kara. Alright. Well. Looks like it's about that time, eh? I'm going to take a break here, but I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon.